Hi everybody, welcome to Badminton Racket Review. Today we are testing a unique racket. This is a Kumpoo Smart i7 racket. Now, I've seen rackets advertised on social media that have smart capabilities. This is something similar to that. We haven't tested its smart capabilities, but I'm not sure if you can see. If I just move this closer to the camera perhaps, you can see at the bottom there it has an input for USB, which then communicates information about the racket's performance. Exactly what it communicates we cannot tell you, but if you go onto the Kumpoo's website or do a search for Kumpoo Smart i7, you'll be able to see exactly what it can and can't do. So pretty unique racket in that respect. But following our traditional approach, we will go through the racket specification first. So this is a 3U weight category racket. So that's 85 to 89 grams in weight, 290 plus or minus 3, so a fairly even balanced racket. 8.5 to 0.2 is the flexibility of the shaft, but that feels fairly flexible to me. And 30 pounds, I mean, credit to Kumpoo. I'm not sure if you check out some of the other Kumpoo videos on this channel, they've created some bonkers light rackets with major maximum tension, and this also 30 pounds tension. That's pretty good for a manufacturer that's not as well known as the big guys. In terms of the racket design, really like this design. I think it represents the smart aspect of the racket really well. Good color choices, nice detailing around the head. Have a look at this close-up video, see what you think of it. Okay, so how does this racket feel to use? Because at the end of the day, you may well be interested in the analysis or whatever this intelligent part does, but ultimately you're going to be going on to win some games, play some badminton. So let's just look at our tester's notes here. Good for smashing. It feels nicely balanced, so that makes sense because it's an evenly balanced racket, and even now trying it does feel good, smooth through the air, easy to use. When you're hitting the shuttle, it does have a stiffness resistance, so the shaft or the head is giving off a little bit of resistance, so you have to snap a little bit harder to get some compulsion off the shuttlecock. The price of this is around 80 to 90 pounds right now as we film this video. Obviously the prices do change, and wherever you're based or tuning in from, the price may be different. Availability wise, we can help with availability in the UK. There is a distributor in Europe, but we're not sure where. Very commonly available in China. Not sure about India, but Malaysia, in Asia, you can get hold of Kumpoo, and actually it's a very popular brand in those countries. Okay, so let's do a weight test. Let's see how much this racket actually weighs, and don't forget our weight test is using the Kumpoo supply grip, so that's ready to go. You could essentially just take this polythene off and this racket's ready to go. It's strung at 25 pounds with 0.69mm gauge string. So let's see how much it weighs in ready to use format. $86 grams. Well, that is, you know, I have to say, I'm not sure if Kumpoo have been watching our videos or they've been paying attention, but they're very accurate. You know, they are actually the closest manufacturer when it comes to weight or the advertised weight of a racket. 86 grams falls bang in the 3U category, and that I rarely say that about any racket. Okay, now we're going to see how good this racket is at smashing the shuttlecock. Don't forget, we measure our smash test in kilometers per hour, and that is then converted into a score for the racket. It forms one part of 5 different scores we compile for the racket. The next test is going to be the maneuver test, where we measure the airspeed. How quickly does this racket move through the air? Finally for today is the control test, where we see how good is this racket at controlling the shuttlecock.